Hello, so today I'll be doing a TryHackMe room called Surfer, and it says surf some internal web pages to find the flag. So this is an SSRF type of room where it says right here, check out similar rooms on the TryHackMe. But anyway, if you go to like SSRF, just to learn a little bit more what SSRF means, it stands for server-side request forgery. And another good link I'd like to show you is called portswigger.net and web security SSRF. And the idea behind SSRF is it's an attack vector where a web security vulnerability that allows an attacker to induce a server-side application to make requests into an unintended location. But anyway, so we can start the machine. And the things that you're gonna need is the TryHackMe VPN, your IP, OpenVPN, and also your username OpenVPN file. So make sure you get that started up. And another thing that I like to do is make a folder called Surfer or the room name in your TryHackMe folder. And what you want to do is run a simple nmap scan until, well, when you get the IP address, it'll show, and just copy paste it there. And then the other thing is, since it is dealing with SSRF, I'm thinking, okay, GoBuster is one way to do it. Directory brute forcing, so you're also gonna have to change the IP here. So only thing we're gonna be doing is setting up dir and the URL and the HTTP, making sure to replace the IP, and the word list that we're gonna be using is user share word lists, dirbuster directory list 2.3 tag medium.txt, and here we have our IP address. So we're just gonna go copy that, go first to nmap and let that scan, and it'll scan for all the default scripts, OS detection, and also service version detection. And we're also going to start up GoBuster. And you can also browse on your browser, just go to the URL, and it looks like we get a login page. So it's login.php. Usually what I like to do is go view page source, but really we won't really find much here. But you do have like an assets folder, and I think there was also vendor. But anyway, so GoBuster reveals that we have a backup folder, and there's also an internal folder. Let's try to browse to backup first. And it's a 403 forbidden, so we can't access it. And let's try internal. It's also 403 forbidden, and imagine assets is also 403 forbidden. And the last one was vendor. Yeah, they're all forbidden. So we're gonna have to find the login count, username and login password, so the credentials for both of them. And finally, our nmap scan is finished. We have port 22 open. We're not going to focus on that, only port 80, which we've been doing already. So we're going to look at, okay, there's an HTTP robots.txt file, and one of them, there's a one disallowed entry. We're going to look at the robots.txt, and also we found something interesting. It says backup and then chat.txt. So we'll take a look at both of those. And there's really not much else Let's first take a look at the robots.txt. Make sure that you don't have the / there, otherwise it'll think it's a folder. But anyway, we do have a disallow which says backup. The chat.txt is revealed by nmap scan, so we can take a look at. And we did try backup and it didn't. We had 434 bit, so we can try chat.txt. And look at this, we have a little conversation going on. It says, admin, I have finished setting up the new export to PDF tool. Thanks, we'll require daily system reports in PDF format. That's Kate. Admin says, yes, I am updated about that. Kate says, have you finished adding the internal server? Admin says, yes, it should be serving flag from now. And then Kate says, also don't forget to change the creds. Please stop using your username as password. Hello, it looks like there's no response from the admin. So one thing you can try is usually there's default credentials set up on any kind of like system. If it's like a PHP application or this one looks like it's it doesn't. Yeah, Weapalizer is not going to detect anything, but anyway, we can try admin and password. Well, actually admin, because again in that chat it did say, don't forget to change the creds. Please stop using your username as a password. Oh, okay. So that means that admin perhaps used their username and password both are the same. So we can try admin. And what do you look at that? We were logged in and there's some interesting information from the dashboard. We get a hosting server information reports. So we're looking at running on Linux. Server IP is that. It's probably internal IP. And then we also have an exports reports today button. And if we press on it, we get a PDF and the export to pdf.php is generating this PDF file. So it says report generated for the localhost IP and then the server info.php. And it's the same exact information that we had on the dashboard, except the only difference is the server IP is different. And I think the system uptime is also different. Yeah, it does change. Anyway, so this PDF export to pdf.php file is generating that page and it's changing the information. So there is a way to intercept the request using Burp Suite. So make sure you have started up your Burp Suite. You're searching for Burp Suite and then starting it. And the one thing that we want to first do is make sure intercept is off. And then in a Foxley proxy, set your Burp Suite, set it to Burp Suite. If you go to options again, only thing that we're changing for Burp Suite is to change it so that the proxy type is HTTP, the proxy IP is the localhost IP, and then port 8080. But anyway, we're gonna go back to our dashboard. Make sure Foxy proxy. Now, if we click on export to PDF without intercepting anything, another thing to notice is on the right hand side where it says recent activity, there's an internal page is hosted at internal./admin.php. It contains the system flag, so this could be the flag that we're looking for. But anyway, when we did intercept, make sure that intercept is on now. So if we do export to PDF, Burp Suite is going to intercept the PDF, and we notice that the URL is going to be equal to that localhost IP and then we have server info.php. We're gonna need to change the server that slash tag info.php to that same one that is located here, so it'd be internal admin.php instead. But anyway, we're just gonna forward the request for now, and notice it is server info.php. So going back, turning this off, we're gonna turn it on again. But now when we do this this RF, we're gonna click on it and now change server info.php to internal slash admin.php. And now when we forward the request, we get our flag. So that about does it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please consider liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, thank you for watching.